I've converted my second, the hydroponics, over to aeroponics. Means using aerosol, which is a good thing, right? Yeah, it's actually great. So I am using this moistenland reptile mist sprayer, and this is just, God, it is the easiest thing to use. It uses a lot less power. I mean, it plugs right into this guy right here. So I got maybe what, 5 volt, maybe 12. I don't know, not much. I mean, right, using USB, probably 5 volt. So it doesn't use a lot. Works well. I just run a line down into the tank. Put that in there. The only thing you have to be careful of is you need to make sure that there is a secure connection in here. So you push it in to the point that it gets, you can feel like a tug, right? And you pull it out, and if it doesn't come out, then I think you're good. And you run the other line right up here to this, plug it in here, plug this one in here, plug that in here, same thing. You know, make sure it's lateral, right? Because you want a good solid connection. The only way that this won't work is if you have a bad head, which I did have on the first one I had 2 of them, or you don't have these connections right, and you'll see that immediately. You'll see there's a leak, and so just turn it off and fix it. So shoot, this thing works really well. And you know what? Since it's not spraying a whole pile of water in here, I am certainly going to turn it on. It won't have as much leak issues. So, and the good thing is, now I've kind of cut this back open. I'm going to tape this and make sort of like a little door. I have access to all this. I don't need to pop open the front, which is a real design mistake. But look at this. So, and I can check out the roots and everything, which are pretty cool. Look at that, something. Yeah, look at this mist. Man, I have noticed that the other wall is doing really well with the mist. So that shows you that if you can go with a simple solution like this, it's cheaper, right? This was probably about $45 with this and the additional, what you'll need if you're doing something similar to what I'm doing, you'll need the additional heads. And I kind of recommend that anyway, because sometimes the heads are bad. So, you know, that gives you don't need to go order parts again. And you have like backups in case something goes wrong. And the only thing you really kind of need to do with this system is just clean out the heads every now and then for any residue to make sure they're clean and working. But it works great. And then you program it, hit the manual button, it'll show it. So you have several settings in here, easy to use. I'm doing this, it says for how long. I bumped this up to 60 seconds. And then you can do how often, and you can do like 10, 20 minutes, 2 hours, whatever. Or you can go with one of their programmed, which is what I do. And I use L2, which means it goes every 20 minutes. And I found that works pretty well. So we're done with pumps. So, well, I will be watching this tank to see how well it does. I mean the wall, not the tank. And see how well it does. I don't see it have any major issues. You see how wet everything is up there. It looks like I'll be able to use some of the ones at the top now that I have better spray. So these, well, the ones that aren't crowded out by some wackadoodle plant that's just gone insane. But yeah, look at this. These are the tomato roots. And I can maybe fix this at some point, but I can now clear out this drain so it doesn't overflow, which it has done a couple of times because these roots are fairly aggressive and they want to get down into that tank and clog up the whole system. So, yeah, this is great. So good things are afoot here, and the some gardening stuff household. All right, appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care, and wish you the best in your adventures.